wife for almost 26 years now. Holy cow. That is a lot of cleaning. One of my least favorite tasks that is on my cleaning list is mopping the floors. I hate mopping. It is just such a pain. I love after it's all done and the floors are nice and clean, but typically if you have children or dogs, that only lasts for like an hour and then it feels gross again. And so I don't really love mopping my floors. Through the years, I've tried different various mops and different mopping methods. I have tried the just old-fashioned sponge mop with the handle that you're pushing along. My mother-in-law taught me that a lot of the time she would just use a rag and use her foot to clean the floor. And that worked great in small spaces. I felt like I could wring out the washcloth and it felt like my floors were a little bit cleaner. The sponge mop always just kind of felt gross, like it just pushed the dirty water around. And then a few years back, my husband bought me an electric mop. And I really thought that that was gonna be like the mop to end all moppers. I was really excited. I thought it was gonna be great. And I do love it. I love so many things about it. It's a little bit heavy, a little bit hard to push. But the thing that I love is that you really feel like your floor is clean afterwards. You're able to mop around and it sucks back up all that dirty, yucky water, and you see it when you pour it down the drain. It's really gross. But it dries your floors a little bit faster than the typical method. And again, they feel a little bit cleaner. So the problem that I'm having recently is that because of the way that the mop is, that it's, like a vacuum, it doesn't get the edges very well. And it doesn't get underneath the stove, underneath the stove or underneath the fridge, up against the cabinets or the walls or anything. And so I feel like I have to go back and do that myself. So it's kind of like, two things I have to do, two moppings. The other thing that is a problem is that we have a lot of tile throughout our house, which feels uneven because of the grout lines. And the way that the mop is, it doesn't feel like it gets all the grout lines and gets them clean. So I have been thinking about getting a new mop. And when I started seeing all the craziness all over TikTok and everywhere about this new O-Cedar mop that comes with its own bucket and you wring it out and then you can wash the mop heads in the washing machine to get them clean or just replace them, I was like, that sounds really cool. I've got to try that. Something else I thought this would be really cool for not only being able to get up along my baseboards better and underneath my stove and my fridge, but also I thought that you could dust your baseboards with this instead of getting down on your hands and knees with a cleaning cloth. This would just be able to go along your baseboards. I thought that'd be really cool. So I decided to order it and I'm going to try it out for you. At the end of the video, I'm going to let you know if this is going to overtake all of my original mopping methods, if this is going to be better, and if I'm going to stick with this, or if I'm going to use some kind of a combination of mops. So I'll let you know. Instructions are pretty easy. It comes with a telescoping mop handle. That's why it can come in such a small box. And so then you just twist it to stabilize it so that it doesn't go back down. But it also helps because it could be kind of shorter if you wanted it shorter or longer. You just screw in the mop head right here. And then here is the actual bucket. You're going to put your water in. It says that there's a max line down here that you can fill to, and whatever cleaning solution you like. And then, it also has a nice handle, that's cool. But you put your mop head in here and use your foot to press. And it helps to wring out your mop before you use it on your floor. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all set up and started so that I can mop. And I'm hoping to really be able to get a lot of the grime that has been left behind from my electric mop that I've been using. So we'll see how that goes. Also, seriously, since I opened this, I just keep singing O-Cedar makes your life easier in my head over and over and over. And yeah.
O-Cedar makes your life easier. Wonderful.
Okay, so I was able to put this together really easily. I see how easily the mop head will snap on and off to be able to get it clean. So that's really great. And I've got my bucket. Okay, get it nice and wet. Well, that's kind of fun. Rosie wants to check it out. Okay, it's not dripping. And because it's so light, it's very easy to use. also works really great on my hardwood floors. Doesn't leave any streaks. And it really does work on the baseboard. So just go right along like that and get all the dirt and dust off your baseboards, all in one step. I even can clean very easily right over my floor vents for my heating. Okay, so now that I've tried out this mop, I can see how easy it is to get my baseboards on top of my baseboards, but also right up next to my baseboards, underneath my refrigerator, underneath my stove and dishwasher, up against all my cabinets. I'm really liking this. And it feels so clean, it smells clean. And afterwards, when I'm done, I just take my mop head and throw it right into the washer and wash it. And that's gonna make me feel really great too about any germs or anything gross being left on your mop. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm definitely not throwing away my electric mop. It's still great. I like it for a lot of things, but I'm probably gonna choose this one most every single time I have to mop now. So there you go. That's my opinion on this new mop that everyone has been using. And I definitely like the wringing out process. I think that is really cool. There you go. If you're interested in purchasing it, I will leave the Amazon link down below so that you can see it. It'll be in the description. Have a great day. See ya. Bye.